Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So before we get into the video today on the facelift that the new 2019 Camaros just got, just a quick channel update. I know I haven't been posting as much here recently. I'm in the process of trying to move and sell the house I'm at now, and also been prepping for that hunting trip to Iowa, which we will be leaving the end of this week, and we'll be out in Iowa for 2 weeks. I'm not 100% sure on Wi-Fi at the lodge that we're going to, so I'm going to try my best to get footage to you guys during that trip. If I cannot get footage to you during the trip, I will have footage for after. But that's a good update. PA, we decided to have snow out in the second week of April now, so we're hoping for nicer weather here before we leave for Iowa so we can get some fishing in too. So now we're going to jump into it. So Chevy just released the 2019 Camaros, and they did a really big facelift on the Camaros. They're doing what they call the flow tie design for the new, which is a new front fascia and a rear fascia. The new front is to allow more air to get to the engine bay and get to the heat exchangers to help keep the engine temps proper. And granted, I'm pretty sure the Camaros already do decent with this, but it's just extra help. So there's that. They're also essentially doing a 1LE for all of their models. Alright, I figured I'd pull off so I can actually get the proper information to you guys. Trying to look at my phone with the information that I got and drive at the same time is a horrible idea, so please don't do that. But anyway, the 2019 Camaros will be getting, actually, from what I am currently reading, the 1LE package for the turbocharged 2 liters. They will be getting a 6-speed manual transmission, and the 1LE package also includes Brembo brakes up front, Goodyear Eagle F1 tires, and the FE3 Camaro suspension. And then with these upgrades, it'll bump the turbocharged 2.0 to just shy 300 horsepower. That's not to the wheels, it's to the crank, but that's still not decent. That's still not bad horsepower numbers for the kind of car that it is. But it does, to me, that is one downfall for being an American muscle car, is it's not a V8. So we have that. Let's go more into it. The flow tie badge, or what I said originally, is the new fascia for the front, and that just allows more. Oh wait, so that's only going to be flow tie air to the Camaro SS coupes. Okay, so it's going to be in the SS is going to be the new fascia, but that's an option. You can get the SS with the standard or the traditional front end, which is just a slightly modified one from what they have now. I think it's just a slightly different headlight design, and that's just going to allow more heat to the exchangers and help manage the engine's heat. Then new for 2019, they'll be putting the 10-speed auto in the SS's, but however, it is not the same 10-speed that is in the ZL1s. From what I'm seeing here is the okay, so the ZL1 runs a 10L90E, and then the new SS will only get the 10L80E, which is the same as the 10 speeds that they're putting in the new Silverados. So that's a little different, but the transmission is calibrated differently for the Camaro than it is for the trucks, just because the trucks have a little bit different power bands and different ratios on where the power is going to come in, especially on torque curves and things like that. So there is that. And also to go with this, the SS with the functional heat exchanger hood. But these Camaros are going to be released in late this year, I think fall to winter. And compared to the pricing on the new Camaros right now, they're not doing too bad. They're holding up with, I believe, the mid 20,000 range for a I believe it is the 4-cylinder turbo right now in the traditional body style. And then when you bump up to the 1LE, they're going to be pushing around 30K, which isn't too bad. But if you really think about it, if you bump up the extra couple grand, you could easily get just a regular SS with the 1LE, but then you might be pushing maybe another 8 to 10 grand extra. But for me personally, that's not a bad difference to step up in the power that you'll get out of the V8 versus just the Turbo 4. Then new for 2019, they'll be putting the 10-speed auto in the SS's, but however, it is not the same 10-speed that is in the ZL1s. From what I'm seeing here is the okay, so the ZL1 runs a 10L90E, and then the new SS will only get the 10L80E, which is the same as the 10 speeds that they're putting in the new Silverados. So that's a little different. But the transmission is calibrated differently for the Camaro than it is for the trucks, just because the trucks have a little bit different power bands and different ratios on where the power is going to come in, especially on torque curves and things like that. So there is that. And also to go with this, the SS with the functional heat exchanger hood. But these Camaros are going to be released in late this year, I think fall to winter. And compared to the pricing on the new Camaros right now, they're not doing too bad. They're holding up with, I believe, the mid 20,000 range for a I believe it is the 4-cylinder turbo right now in the traditional body style. And then when you bump up to the 1LE, they're going to be pushing around 30K, which isn't too bad. But if you really think about it, if you bump up the extra couple grand, you could easily get just a regular SS with the 1LE, but then you might be pushing maybe another 8 to 10 grand extra. But for me personally, that's not a bad difference to step up in the power that you'll get out of the V8 versus just the Turbo 4. I mean, it's up to you guys. I still want this to get people down in the comments to try and see what their new opinion is about the new body style. Even though that is only an optional body style, it's still the new style that they're trying to push with the Camaros. To me, I like the new 6th gen Camaros because I just like them. I've seen Guitarmageddon ZL1, I've seen his ZL1 Camaro, and I've seen some more of that body style, and I can't help it. Those ZL1s and that Camaro style is phenomenal. The new one, that flow tie look, to me it's just too exposed in the front. Plus, to me, it doesn't look like it hugs the ground as much as its predecessors. It seems like when they took some of the front color match trim off and made it more of the that grill, made it more grill than anything. It seems like the car rose up a couple inches in ride height. So let me get your opinion on this car, guys. I'm hopefully going to be doing more things like this in the future, but I saw pictures going around online and I had to put something out for this. So, alright guys, I hope you like this video, and I'm going to include a couple extra pictures here at the end for the new versus old for the 2018 to the 2019 Camaros. So, alright guys, I do hope you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you want to know any more information, maybe I didn't cover, maybe things that you haven't heard already about the ZL1, or if I said anything wrong, drop some comments down below and correct me if I'm wrong. So, I will catch you guys on the next one. We will be doing some more outdoor activities once Mother Nature decides not to snow on us, because apparently Punxsutawney Phil lied to everybody. So, all right, guys, I will see you on the next upload, which will be this week before we go to Iowa. All right, guys, I'll see you.